Hi guys, welcome back on board of the Crypto Cruiser. It's me Chris, and today's video is gonna be about Polkadot, also known as DOT. We're gonna talk some potential price targets where Polkadot can end up in 2025. Of course, we're gonna talk some chart analysis. We're gonna talk some fundamentals, what Polkadot is all about, what makes Polkadot unique. Of course, we're gonna talk, as I've said, some chart analysis, DOT compared to USD and DOT compared to the Bitcoin chart. And we're going to talk, of course, about the Bitcoin itself. So let's get started, guys. Let's just start with this Bitcoin chart and how I was able to predict every single move for Bitcoin. And I've told you right here, once we start testing this price of all-time high at 77,000, we had multiple tests in 2021, its previous all-time highs in April and November. In 2021, we had another test in the beginning of this year in March of 2024. And I've told you, if we snap out of it, and that's what we did, and we had and now we are having a full price discovery. We actually tested price of around 93,000. My personal anticipation is that we can potentially go to price of around 96, 97,000, and then while everyone is expecting to go above 100,000, then potentially we're gonna start dropping and test this previous resistance line, yearly resistance line. We turn it into support, and then by the end of the year or early next one, hit prices of above 100, potentially 109,000. This is just something in the charts that I can clearly see. And while we're hitting all-time highs, as I've mentioned before, I anticipate some of the altcoins to actually outperform Bitcoin in that immediate short term. Perhaps in the next 4 or 5 months, will outperform Bitcoin. And who are these coins? I mean, let's of course. Anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do your diligence and make your own research. I think potentially Polkadot can be one of those coins, and I'll explain to you why. Well, Polkadot is a very valuable blockchain. It's completely decentralized. There are so many applications built on it. Plus, Polkadot is an open source sharded multi-chain protocol that connects and secures a network of specialized blockchains, facilitating cross-chain transfer of any data or asset types, not just tokens, thereby allowing blockchains to be interoperable with each other. Polkadot was designed to provide a foundation for a decentralized Internet of Blockchains, also known as Web3. But what makes truly special and what makes Polkadot truly unique and truly valuable, in my personal opinion, are these 4 core components: the relay chain, the parachains such as Kusama, such as Moonriver, that makes the Polkadot chain truly decentralized and almost impossible to break. It's very, very secure. I would say the Polkadot chain is the most secured network out there, my personal opinion. Of course, the parathreads and the bridges, and all these 4 components combined makes Polkadot completely unique, completely decentralized, and absolutely secure. What relay chain is all about is all about Polkadot's heart, helping to create consensus, interoperability, and shared security across the network of different chains. Parachains, independent chains that can have their own tokens and be optimized for specific use cases. As I've mentioned, parachains such as Kusama, Moonriver, and many more. The parathreads, similar to the parachains, but with flexible connectivity based on an economical pay-as-you-go model. The bridges, of course, allow parachains and parathreads to connect and communicate with external blockchains such as Ethereum. What makes Polkadot unique? As I've mentioned, Polkadot is a sharded multi-chain network, meaning it can process many transactions on several chains in parallels. Parachains, this parallel processing power improves scalability. Polkadot assigned the first 5 slots to the following auction winners: Akawa, Moonbeam, Aster, Parallel, and Clover. And Kusama, and many more. I think Polkadot is very much undervalued, even though the market capitalization is absolutely huge. But let's just talk about the market capitalization chart and where potentially Polkadot can end up in 2025. The total supply is 1.5 billion. The circulating supply, again, is 1.5 billion dot. So At the time of recording this video, the market capitalization of Polkadot chain is around 8,440,000,000. That's an absolutely massive market cap. But we have to compare it to what happened its previous bull cycle in 2021. Basically in April, we reached a market capitalization of around 40 billion, and then we topped that in November at a market capitalization of around 53 billion. I just want to show you something as well. Polkadot can be quite explosive. So from January, the market capitalization of Polkadot was around 4 billion, and we 10x at the matter of 4 months, around 4 or 5 months, we went from 4 billion to 42 billion. So potentially, if something like that plays out, and at the time of recording, the market capitalization is around 8 billion, and we reached market capitalization of around 80 billion. That'll be prices of around. So basically, that'll be a price of around $50, 55, around $55-$60 for Polkadot. In order for Polkadot to reach a price of around $100, then that will mean that the market capitalization must be 152 at around 150 billion, 150 billion market capitalization to reach above $100 per one Polkadot. Is that possible? Well, we have to look at in history and what happened at its previous bull cycles. Actually, in 2021, in Dogecoin, BNB, Cardano, ADA, to name a few, went above 100 billion market capitalization. Do we think that Doge is more valuable than Polkadot? Truly, fundamentally speaking, I don't think so. On a hype level, of course, Dogecoin is hype coin, and it's a meme coin, and a lot of people are subscribing to that network. But as I've mentioned before, the fundamentals on Polkadot are one of a kind, and that's what makes Polkadot truly unique. Once again, guys, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice, it's for pure entertainment purposes. But let's talk about the charts of Polkadot and how this potentially can play out. Again, not a financial advice. So basically, we already snapped out of this falling wedge, and now I'm anticipating in the immediate short term to take out this local top at around $11-$12. If we do something like that and basically go above and start testing price of around $13-$14, potentially come back to this price of local top at around $12, I can quickly see snapping above $40 in the immediate short term. Why do I think so? Because that's what happened, as I've mentioned before, between basically end of December, early January to 15th of February. We went from prices of around $4 all the way to $42 at the matter of a month and a half. That's 10x. So if something like that plays out, we take out this local top here from 11 March 2024 at price of around $12. We consolidate above. I can quickly see snapping prices and testing prices its previous all-time highs between $40 and $50. Potentially, we can have a huge correction or consolidation for multiple weeks or even few months. That's how we're gonna form the right shoulder. And on the weekly chart, and perhaps on the yearly chart, we can form a huge reverse head and shoulders pattern that potentially we can snap out of it by Q3, Q4 of next year, potentially even earlier than that, and have full price discovery and potentially go above $100 and test price of around $110, $120. I'm not gonna be surprised if something like that plays out. Then again, that's not a financial advice. Let's see how it's gonna play out. I think Polkadot is, even though has a huge market cap valuation, is completely undervalued, has a lot of fundamentals, a lot of people are subscribing to that network. Many parachains, paratrades makes that network truly unique, truly valuable, truly decentralized, and very much secure. Of course, if we compare it, Polkadot to the Bitcoin chart, I can see testing these prices of around 8,000 and 9,000. So measured from here, if of course snap out of this falling wedge, we can go above it, and that'll be price of around 12x. Let's say compared to the USD, that'll be at around 20x. At the time of recording, one dot is around $5-6, so that'll be price of around $120. Again, another confirmation that we can potentially end up there. Again, guys, that's not a financial advice. Once again, thank you all. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support, for all the lovely comments. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. You'll be much appreciated if you subscribe to my YouTube. And of course, if you really value my work and you truly support my channel, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Just now, I posted another exclusive content video on my Patreon with one of the most undervalued, underappreciated coins out there, in my personal opinion, not a financial advice. And of course, with the subscription comes my book, the chart analysis, and my other book, the crypto guidebook. So the art of chart analysis, over 70 pages filled with very useful information about how to spot a bullish trend, a bearish trend. Basically gain quite a lot of knowledge of how to be a sophisticated trader, and much more. Once again, guys, thank you all. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.